Hey guys, great to have another episode of One More Round with myself, Mark Sephton, and Natalie Crawford. And today we have Linnea Kempe. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Awesome. Now I know that you just fresh off a flight from South Africa. How was that?
It was really good. 8 days in South Africa during Women's Month. Did some speaking, some radio, TV, and a lot of business meetings. Had a wonderful time in South Africa.
It's on my hit list, definitely.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Well, it's great to have you on the show. We're looking, and trying to bring in people who are kind of really creating some waves and have some influence and have a decent community that we can really help drive and carry this show and this story to really motivate and inspire people. And we thought that you would be a fantastic fit. So we're really pleased to have you on one of our first shows on One More Round.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Yeah, absolutely.
So are we.
Yeah. We want to have a little bit of fun and obviously, get, some really good content from you. I think, stories, what you've accomplished, what you've had to go through. I know some of those things, but many of our audience won't. So just trying to draw some of that, from you. But I think to start with, it'd just be great just to find out a little bit about you. And so I've got a couple of questions that I kind of want to throw at you. I guess in some ways, it's a little bit like table tennis. So I'm going to bat you a question and you got to bat it back. Yeah. So
okay, cool.
Yeah. So here we go. So define yourself in one word.
Passionate.
Lovely. Are you an introvert or an extrovert?
I'm in between.
Oh, so you kind of get in between.
I actually did a test on that once and I got 50% of
really?
both.
Wow, that's cool. So you'll be able to adjust to different, I guess, environments and opportunities and people.
Yeah.
Very good. Are you a morning person or a night owl?
I would say morning person.
Okay. And audiobooks or paperback?
Paperback.
Paperback. Still value a good, solid book.
Yeah.
It's always the smell of a book I always think's a champion.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. What's your favorite social media platform? There's so many, but which is the one that you love the most?
Instagram will be number one. Yeah, and then Facebook. So those two are the big ones in my opinion.
And what do you love about them?
That you can really connect with your audience in both of them, and you can share both. Just like you can do pictures where they see what you're doing, what you have been doing, and also what you're doing in the present moment with all the new storytelling on both Instagram and Facebook, which I love.
Very cool. Very cool. Cool. So now Natalie's going to just share and ask a few questions just so we can start to really kind of hone in on some of the stuff that you're doing and how you've got to where you are now.
Okay, so when you hear the words one more round, what is it that you think of?
First, I think of like boxing. I don't know why. And then one more round is that I also think about that that's a line with when you you need to do it always in entrepreneurship. It's always like you need to do some things more than once to be able to really accomplish your goals. So one more round is just something as being an entrepreneur is like, it's very normal to have that mindset. It's not going to be perfect at once. You always need to do it again and again and again, and eventually you will get to where you want to be.
Absolutely. So can you give us in the audience a specific example where you have gone that one more round?
I would say, let me see here, one more round. I got another chance this year when it comes to speaking, for example, because I do a lot of big speeches.
Yeah.
It's very hard to negotiate with the big giants, and that's the place where I'm like, okay, they said no now. It's just to keep going. So that's where I have that one more round mindset in that area.
Keep going back. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so when things are difficult for you and you make a bad call or a bad decision, what or how do you bounce back from that? Do you have a strategy, or do you just
It's always the first thing that I say to a lot of clients as well, and also to myself, is that if something goes wrong, the first step is just to accept that it did, and then move forward. So it's all about focus on success. Focus on success. Put that into your mindset. This happened. You might ask yourself why, but not get stuck in that question. Just accept this happened. Now it's just focus on success. Stand for something bigger than the problem that you just had.
Yeah, brilliant. And can you tell me and the audience also what something that we need to know about you that we perhaps don't already know?
Oh, something that you don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of people see me as this is a secret, actually. I'm telling you for you guys the first time.
We love secret.
A lot of people see me as the global speaker today. I'm all around speaking on different stages, but I actually started out as a show artist. So I was singing and dancing. That's something a lot of people don't know about me.
Wow.
I did it for 3 years before I decided, I can't really get my voice heard through singing. So that's when I started speaking instead.
Yeah,
that's a secret that not a lot of people know about.
Linnéa, have you ever sung your message on stage?
If I have what?
Have you ever sung your message on stage?
What is that?
Rather than you speaking your
to get
talk,
your point across.
have you ever thought about singing it?
I do. I have.
You do?
But it's not those stages that I've been speaking on now. Haven't really been ready for me. Just started to sing. But I have a vision and I have a dream that one day I will just end up singing on the same stage. I just did a big motivational speech.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we'll see when that happens.
Yeah, absolutely. So who do you know that we don't know that we need to know that we need to get on the show?
Oh, I know a lot of people. It depends on what it is that you're looking for. I feel very privileged to get to know so many people, from both the startups, the entrepreneurs that I meet all the time on different events all over the world, as well as I just had a great chat with Hugh Hilton from the Hilton family this weekend. So I get to meet both the A players and the startups. So both of them are interested in different ways. You can see a lot of the new people that are coming into business to hear their passion, what they really want to show to the world. There's a big difference. I talk a lot about the next generation and next generation business, how it's shifting these days. Before, it was a lot about people just wanted to get recognized and they wanted to do something for themselves. How can I be number one? Now I see a turnaround for the next generation that is more like, how can I be number one for the world instead of just being me, myself, and I. So that's very interested to interview the younger generation as well, because they do a lot of these things for a bigger purpose, a meaning, and for personal development. That's why these kind of channels and personal development overall is growing all over the world, which is a fantastic trend to get people more aware, more conscious. So it's hard for me to just mention one person, but try to get some of the younger ones. I think that would be an interesting conversation to have. They have a different mindset from being maybe 25 or below.
In terms of the conversations and the way they communicate with people that own the Hilton and then people that are starting up, how much difference is there in terms of how you articulate and communicate, or do you find that you are the same regardless?
I try to be the same, but of course you need to pitch them in different ways. When it comes to the more high-level people, it's very much straight to the point. What is it that you want? Most people don't have that much time. So to really get access and to really get just a few minutes with them, you really need to very straightforward. What is it that you want to do with them? What is it that you want to talk about? No chit chatting with these people in the beginning. It's very straightforward. And then try to, like what I usually do is that I try to see what is it that they are out speaking about, talking about, what is it that they stand for, so that I can talk about something that I know that they will be interested in. So for example, Hugh Hilton, I heard him talk a lot about the universe and how we're connected to the universe, which is a subject that we're studying a lot in the educations that we're doing. So I just pitched him with that, and he just fell for it right away, and I got his card.
Very good. Very good.
Is there anyone that's through your life, anyone either close to you or somebody like not I don't like to use the word idol, but who's been your inspiration through growing up?
It's been different. When I was a little girl, I was the sports girl and also the show girl. So when I was in sport, I always looked up to the people in that area within soccer. So I had Zlatan Ibrahimovic, I had Ronaldo. All these soccer players were the people that I looked up to. And then it kind of turned into, when I started personal development, it was all about Tony Robbins in the beginning, all about him, and Oprah as the female one.
Yeah.
So those were my role models. But a lot of my friends had the singers and the dancers, the artists. I had Oprah, Tony Robbins, Dr. Phil in this area, which was something that not a lot of young people had at that point. Now it's starting to really grow. So yeah. I would say Tony Robbins and Oprah Winfrey were my two biggest ones during many years.
Nice.
Fabulous. Lovely.
If you could put one person in an audience to hear you speak, who would you put? Who would you most like to have the privilege of hearing you on stage?
Just one person?
Yeah, just one person.
I would love for Oprah to hear me, of course. I said this to my partner, like, our goal now is to get interviewed by Oprah on her show. So we're gonna make that happen.
Cool.
So I would say Oprah.
Very nice, very nice. How do people find out more about you and connect further?
Social media is the best way. Facebook, Instagram is just my name, Linnea Kempe. I'm on Twitter as well, Snapchat, and my email is contact@linneakempe.com.
Awesome. Before we go, have you got like one final message or one kind of inspiration you want to leave us with?
I usually say 3 things. Start within yourself and feel what it is that you really want to do. Go from within and out. You have it in you. What does your gut feeling say? And then you start taking action. Don't think too much in the beginning of all the strategy, the planning, as for women, everything, we want everything to be perfect. Just put that aside and start doing. So really take action. And then just do the small things every day. A lot of people ask me how I can be where I am at my age. I've done the smaller things every single day with consistency, and that's the home run in the long run.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, done is better than perfect, as they say.
Yeah.
Cool. It's been great to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome, and we'll be in touch soon.
We will. Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.
Thanks.